Alright, we're gonna play some Legend of Dragoon. This is probably gonna be the only live stream I do tonight because I start my new job tomorrow, so there's that one. Alright, let's pop those links into the chat and then we'll pin them. Stop killing games, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Help preserve games. If you live in the UK or the EU, alright. Links will be in the description box of this chat after it's done. I mean, comments. And currently you can find the links in the chat as well. With that being said, the reason why I haven't really been talking about it while I do these kind of videos is because it's just kind of showing you games that are preserved. And, you know, why we should support the EU and the UK petitions. Get some regulation up in here. Customer rights, all that good stuff. We're going to be playing Legend of Dragoon because I watched somebody last night do a live stream and it made me want to play the game, so here we are. So let's do this. Let's continue our adventure. I got my generic Dr. Pepper. Not that that's my choice. I don't buy it. Someone else does. Okay. Yes, we are on our way to the prairie. Yeah, we do want to go into it. So this is my favorite RPG of... Well, yeah, it's my favorite RPG. Probably a little biased because it's also the first one I ever played, so... Yeah! Yeah! This is the only time in the game they do that, by the way. Where they put them in a line for you. It's because I gotta set it up to get shot by an arrow. Or partially shot by an arrow. You're telling me it looks like it didn't really even hit him. But, you know, that could just be, you know, the poor animation. It could be treated later. We gotta run first. I gotta remember to read dialogue here. I will carry Lavitt. Shauna, go first. Don't treat me like a child. I will go with you guys. I can walk by myself. Here they come. Let's go. They honestly were only a few seconds behind him. I'm surprised I just didn't see him go into the brush. There they are. Women first. Then we might spare those people in Basil. Is this the fugitive? That's like such a dumb question. Frugal should kill this guard. He's an idiot. Don't be silly. Go look over there. As they both run in the same direction, although they make it sound as if they were going to split up. Like, you go over there, I'll go over here. That was close. seems too far to jump over. Honestly, being a kid who's done a lot of exploring, if I would have come to this, I would have looked at it and been like, I would have gauged how deep it was, and I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna walk across. Praying mantis. I always felt like they could have gave her a combo. She just would shoot more arrows, you know? Seemed like a waste. Mantis. I guess it doesn't pray. Man, we are doing some weak, pathetic damage to this mantis. So right, it gives us a chance to get our additions up there, you know? No. All right. I'm so motivated to play this game. It's better to go across towards sales after the situation settles down a little more. Psh, I'm a rebel. Let's go. There's only 2 guards. We can take them on. We outnumber their ass. I saw this YouTube short where somebody was talking about what they would want if they wanted a remaster of this, and they were saying the ability to turn off random encounters. I'm like, what are you, a fucking pussy? Like, where are we when we need random encounters for something old school? I mean, like, you telling me modern gaming has made you so weak you can't handle little random encounters? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck that one up. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Double flash. So I'm gonna max out the additions, and then we go to the next one. Well, maybe. What if... I would have made that like a path that would go somewhere, but that's just me. I knew that. I totally knew I was going the wrong way. I did on purpose. I'm just grinding. That's the excuse I'm making, okay? Sting. I bet you that would hurt. Alright, let's try and focus where we need to go. Can't go that way. I knew that. The river. Yeah. Boom. 494 gold. I'm a rich guy. Oh, my foot's hurting me. That arrow. I was an adventurer once, and then I took an arrow to the knee, and I became a guard. What kind of logic is that? Fucking Skyrim. Look, Lavitz took an arrow to the foot. He's like, I'm good. I could still go adventuring. I learned first aid. I thought it would be useful, particularly in times like these. Shauna, learning? That's something new. Mr. So-and-so might come back injured at any moment. Let's use the shack over there. All right. All right. Going to the shack. Shacking it up. Here you go. Thanks, it's much better now. It seems we completely lost those fools from Helena. Dart, tell me about these last 5 years. It's okay, never mind. We don't have time for this now. It was a journey for revenge. It was a journey to find the guy who deprived me of something precious and kill him. I couldn't tell you, Shauna. That's why I left by myself. The Black Monster. I only know the name. Nobody would tell me more about it because they said I was still too young. Their age difference isn't even that fucking far off, so that's like totally stupid and bullshit. What is the Black Monster? What are you talking about? Lavitz is totally lost. Not to worry, Lavitz. I was totally lost when I first played this game as well. I have 2 homes. One is Seals, where I spend time with Shauna. And the other is where I spent time with my parents, my first home, which was taken from me by the monster 18 years ago in Neat. It was when I was 5 years old. Meat was assaulted by the black monster. We were lucky. Only 3 of us could get out from the village. But my father returned to the village. My mother followed my father to the village to help everybody. But that's where the black monster was waiting. Dun dun dun. I was left alone, shivering, and waited for dawn. The sun revealed a foreign landscape. It was a completely transformed Neat. I don't know, I feel like the dialogue could be a little bit better here, you know? Certainly it should be a more sorrowful moment, but he doesn't really, they're not making him sound sorrowful, you know? And I found this. What I found on the ground was only this. It's memento, the only thing my father carried around all the time. Dart, it's okay, I understand. Shauna, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you. It's okay. I knew you would tell me someday. Don't say any more. Don't say, oh my God, dude. Someone needs to work on this dialogue. So you just came back from a journey to bring closure to the past. I'm still not there yet. You said Neat. It doesn't seem to be a village in this country. Well, being as how Lavitz, you were born here, I would expect you to already know that. It was located farther north from here. I guess nobody even remembers its name anymore. Lavitz, tell me, what is going on in this country? Currently, our kingdom of Basil is at war with the Imperial Sandora. The war has spread all over Serdio. Why was the truce broken? Because of the dragon, the legendary monster added weight to Sandora and broke the balance of power. Then Emperor Dole started to be more aggressive. Dragon? No way. Such a thing can be used in war. Do you know something about it? I was swooped down on by a dragon before I entered Seals. I was overwhelmed. There was no way to escape from it. I was saved by a passing warrior. That's why I'm am still alive. The dragon is advancing faster than I thought. We must do something, or it'll be too late. You mean more casualties? Yeah, it's a war. Nose itch. Anyway, I have to go back to Indel's castle in Bale. There are so many things I have to report to King Albert. Verbally talking and mentioning all the dialogue, I think I'm not going to do that anymore. We're just going to play the fucking game. I mean, it's on the screen. You can read it. That's kind of a random ass thought. You shouldn't take these kind of chances. You should take better care of yourself. You know, that kind of talk is going to make you a good wife in the future. Oh yeah, that's right. It won't let me pick up the axe. So we've already been to the river, so luckily we don't have to go there. But we do have to go up here to find the tree. Be like, hey, we need an axe. Oh, let's go get the axe we were just looking at. I have the soundtrack to this game too. It's actually in my car. On CD. That's right, I play CDs. I also have Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack. Neo no Kuni, although that's a pretty sad and pathetic soundtrack. It only has like fucking 2 songs on it.
Yes! Double slash! Harpoon! Yes! Double slash! Harpoon! Yes! Double slash! Arr!
Damn, Joy. Just use the D-pad for that. That way it doesn't go 50 billion miles over. Oh yeah, sure, he can attack. He's already... He's maxed it out. I just want to point out, no swordsman would ever look at their fucking sword as if they could fucking cut a tree down, just so we're all on the same page. I don't even know why they had the character contemplate that. No true swordsman would use their sword for such a ridiculous thing. Plus, not to mention, why can't they just use the one that's literally already laying on the ground behind him? Take a break. I'm sure it's going to heal us. Onward and upward. That could be a rock, by the way, now that I look at it again. Also, the fact that they even remotely thought they were going to be able to hold that as it's falling. Poor planning on the developer / writer's part. Now we're about to run into some plot armor.
Yes! Double slash! Harpoon!
Almost looks more like a platypus than a mole.
Yes! Double slash! Harpoon! Night Shield raises physical defense. I don't know. I think we should put that on. Raise Shauna's physical defense. Here comes our plot armor. Angel's Prayer. Gets to go again?
Yes. Double flash. Harpoon.
Power up.
Yes. Double flash. Harpoon.
Yeah, addition. That's the only reason why I'm not having her attack. That way they can do some addition grinding.
Yes. Double flash.
Yeah, goodbye. You're done. Doot. Remember, I'm not reading it. It's going to take too much time. I don't want to talk 5 billion times just to read dialogue that you could read yourself, all right? Basically, you just have to be as fast as me or faster. I wonder where they lived. Because, like, did they come from Dartstown? Because that's the only town that I know of that was destroyed. Unless there's other towns nearby that we never get to see. Well, I would hope he would. People usually just kind of follow whatever the leader wants. Doesn't necessarily mean that they are, you know, the direct causation. It's the nature of war. It's too big, but he only has like 2 rooms in his house. His mom's and his. So, I mean, spoilers. He's not going to be in his house very long, so there's going to be a free room. I see I have somebody watching. Thank you, even if you're only here for a few seconds or a few minutes. I'm not reading the dialogue because, well, that's too much dialogue to be reading. So you just got to be as fast as me or faster. Let's go. That's kind of random. I wonder why they made it so you could do that. Now we enter the limestone cave. Generic DP is done. Item. All right. You attack the screaming bat. You get ugly balloon.
Harpoon! Yes! Double lash!
Didn't poison me though.
Yes! Double lash!
The bastard sword. Oh, dude, I was almost. Go, 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 go. You literally could almost run up there. Alright, we're out of the generic DP. I guess I'll switch to coffee. Kill the screaming bat. Sure, why not?
Yes! Double lash!
Like a sumo wrestler. Nah, we'll just have you heal yourself.
Harpoon!
Well, technically, we could consider him my perspective is to try and get her to attack enemies that are technically considered flying. technically he's kind of hovering.
Double flash.
Oh, I should have healed. Poor Dart. He'll be fine. Again, I doubt that water's very deep. Okay, I lied. This is the second area where they will stand in line and follow you. Love it. Don't mention it. I was just around. I always felt like their bond was way too quick. Because technically they just met. We have a visitor, ladies and gentlemen. Him sleeping. Well, now that I woke him up because I decided to pet him. $100 baby. I feel rich. I feel like I skipped something. Well, technically I did. Right there. Plus the little fireflies or whatever you want to call them. Ooh, now we get a mud guy. Or a slime. I'm going to call him mud guy, though, because he's kind of more in the shape of a mud guy. Even though a slime guy. Slime guy. Shauna, we need to fix Dart. He's having problems. He's poisoned. Dissolves. That should be it.
Double flash.
There's Itch. You think he'll run away this time? Not that it's the same one. Could be, never know. Probability highly low. Oh, is he gonna run now after he poisons me? This son of a bitch. Oh no, I'm not poisoned yet. Okay, we're gonna have her help. There we go. Don't want him running away. This is Sasha, by the way. Huh, Sasha. I'm not the one that gave him a girl's name. Okay? He was hanging out. He hung out with me yesterday, too. He's not even my cat. I don't really take that as them chatting amongst themselves. I feel like it was Dark just, oh, hey, this, she responded, and then Lavitz responded to that. I don't really call that them chatting amongst themselves. I'm gonna say that's bad writing. Hey, don't touch the keyboard, young man. If it has a healing power, why don't we bottle them up? Take them with us. Yeah, but technically your mom would be different than like a childhood friend. Female or otherwise. Where you going, Sasha? Oh, he's going to hang out in the window. I guess he got tired of me putting him on the internet. Burn out. Burn out.
Yes! Double lash!
Oh yeah. Whenever I use the analog to go over, it pops it back. I should use the D-pad. It doesn't do that when that happens.
Yes! Double lash!
Oh yeah, we're double slashing. Give us a harpoon.
Harpoon!
Yeah. Even though Albert and Lavitz kind of are basically similar characters, at least in combat styles. I feel like they should have gave Albert different attacks, you know?
Yes. Double lash.
Is this the way to the Froggy? Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. Oh, I got hung up. I hate that shit. Come here, Froggy. Come here. Yeah, got him. We got him. He just pooped out a box. Oh, I think I'm... Oh, wait, no, I closed it.
Yes. Double lash. Harpoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Double lash.
Slime.
Harpoon. Yes. Double lash.
Boom, 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 boom. Body purify. Hear that? Hear that? That's the enemy coming up. Yeah, we're gonna backtrack to the save. That way, if I die, I don't have to redo that shit. Plus, we're gonna check out some stuff. Okay, the bastard sword. Upgrade. Poison Guard. Let's see. Microsoft Defender. Don't care. I guess we'll put it on him. I don't think I have anything. Oh, we have the bandana. Take it, he can't equip it. Well, that's just trash. Why do they give you something that's weaker than what he already has? And it can't even be put on him, so... He's actually already wearing it, that's why. That's dumb. If they did a remaster, they should switch that item out with something different. I think I forgot to say, but there's no going back. We're either going to win or we're going to die. I mean, technically I did say, but you guys know what I mean. She's only been fighting enemies with us the entire time, and he's all worried about her now. It's like a snake millipede. All right. We are going to use her.
Detonating rock.
Detonating rock was sad and pathetic, just so we're all on the same page.
Yes.
Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked that so bad. There we go. That's what we want to see. Poison don't affect him, punk. Let's give him a little fire. Little fire.
Yes. Double.
There's our double slash, baby. He can poison attack him all he wants.
Harpoon. Yes. Double slash.
Get that double slash up there. Let's see. Ooh. Group poison. Nobody got poisoned though. That's good. Okay, this is where we just guard with these two because they can't do anything. And our attacker becomes the arrow. Not that she has an addition, but... don't know if anyone heard, but I was told it was dinner time. Last time I ended the stream, but I'll probably just be right back kind of situation. There we go. Now he comes out. You know what? Let's give him some spark net. Let's give him a little electricity.
Yes! Double lash!
If I had more healing items, I would just have had Lavitz and do some addition grinding on him. But you need a sizable chunk. Nothing too crazy. She can defend now. Good thing she defended.
Harpoon! Go!
I'm out. Curious if I set it up that way. I did not set it up that way. That's a shame. Let's put it in the center.
According to the counter, I had someone show up while I wasn't here. I thank you for visiting, even if it was just for a second or two. The War God's Amulet.
Yes! Double lash! Harpoon! Yes! Double lash!
All right. So this is the yellow bird. I don't 100% remember, but it's one of those unique animals. It has, I can't remember, it's like 4 or 5 HP, somewhere in there. Has high chance to flee, obviously high defense. And I don't remember, some of these, like the blue bird, you get 1,000 XP. The rainbow bird, you get 3K. So I doubt we'll annihilate it before it goes away.
Yes! Double lash!
It'll probably run away. Yeah, see? Now there are items that we could use to make it stay here, but I don't have any of them.
At least I don't think I do. It was a really weird textured green bean.
Harpoon! Yes!
That was a really weird texture of a green bean. It was all like stringy.
Yes! Double lash!
I might have something for the yellow bird, but I don't know. Plus, it's actually rare that you'll run into it. Oh, look at that. Now, I don't think I have the item that I need, though. Maybe. Ah. That's an item that's kind of like, you know, 50-50. My estimation could be way off, though. But that's one of the items. Otherwise, you have to attack it, but its runaway is so high. Kind of like a metal slime, you know? So, mashed potatoes, chicken, and green bean salad. Oh, and a slice of bread that I ate earlier, homemade bread.
Harpoon!
The fact that we ran into the yellow bird twice. Either I got lucky, or its running rate is pretty high.
Yes!
Or higher than I assumed.
Harpoon!
Excuse me. Ooh, the yellow bird. I'm gonna chance this.
Harpoon!
I think it also has a high what is that I'm looking for? Hi. Oh, it'll probably run away.
Yes.
That was a miss. It's gonna run away. Yep, it's gone. I think it's also the only enemy that actually scales with you. Because it's kind of like a metal slime. It's supposed to be hard to kill. Although I don't fully remember what the yellow bird gives you. Like I said, I know the blue bird gives you 1000k. And I believe the rainbow bird gives you 3k. And then there's a bunch of other random monsters. They're called unique monsters that you don't do a lot of damage to them and they give you something. Oh wait, we gotta go to the king first. To the king. Got a self-report. I see that I have someone watching. Thank you for checking it out, even if it's just a few seconds or a few minutes. Also, I'm not reading dialogue, just so we're all on the same page. Basically, you have to be able to read it as fast as I can. I was doing it earlier, but I was like, oh, this is going to tire me out. She's been fighting this entire time, and he's like, hey, we need to protect her. She needs to stay here. Clearly, obvious hint, somebody likes Dart. Dude, she's throwing him so many hints, and he's still blind. Especially later on. I never noticed this before. I always thought Adinus was the name of the world, but it's not even the world. It's just the continent that they're on, which means that the world is actually bigger than I ever knew. You leave my chicken alone, Oreo. Don't look at... No. Minor plot twist. He is actually a she. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
As if they were gods, Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon Campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities. After a long period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
always felt that if they ever did like a prequel, highly unlikely, it should be about the Dragon campaign. Look at him there, standing all stoic-like and silent. But we're not blind. We all saw him. The man that was in Helena prison, we saw him. All right? We see you back there, hooded man. Isn't that funny? Shauna bows before she leaves, but Dart's like, fuck it. Minus the ones that died. Spoilers, it's the dragon we ran into earlier. My chicken is unimpressive. Has kind of a sweet taste to it, which I guess is different, but they've done it before. I feel like I should give them cooking lessons on how to cook chicken. Give it some flavor. Nose itch. It's not a bad view. Heck, I would even say if you were any one of those houses down there, you'd probably have a pretty good view of the castle. Alright, now we're going to test my memory. Ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that such a weird ass way to get to this room? Like there's no door, which would be more logical right there. Or, you know, even here. Or, you know, here. They're like, nah, in order to get to this room, you have to go on an adventure. Classic game logic. Had a massive sneeze. Yeah. Stealing King Albert's money. It's what I do. It's what I live for. Who doesn't live for that in any RPG? Just stealing from everyone. It'd help if I went the right way. Give me that gold. This king don't need it. Who needs it? I need it. We're on an adventure. Oh, I can't go in. Oh, wait, I did. Ammo. Another ladder. Probably another oddball way to get to some random ass room. We gotta go in there too. There's a Stardust in that room. Boom. So if memory serves me correctly, there should be one Stardust in this castle. If my memory serves me correctly. There we are. I'm not looking for Stardust. I played the game tons of times, but I still try to see if he says anything when he does, like what he did there earlier. Let's go this way. We're going up. Back into the castle. Oh, I didn't even see that corridor there when I was up there. Or I just didn't pay any mind to it. Oh yeah. Oh, how you doing, buddy? So, does this game call their horses chargers? Or is that just, you know, like a... Do they use it for like a technical... You know, like cavalry, that kind of thing? Oh yeah, collecting the stardust, baby. Boom shaka laka. That's what we do up in here. This is a person, right? I guess not. We also need to get back there, but we gotta go a different way. There's a Stardust back there. No, I do not know your boyfriend. I have not met him. Unironically, as this being my favorite game, I've never actually explored every area, crook and nanny of this game. I ain't gonna lie, this does not look familiar, so I'm going to assume I've never been in here. This is my first time. That's probably an insult. The reason why I say it's an insult, because, you know, this is my favorite RPG. You think I would have explored every nook and cranny. What's up? Yeah, so we gotta enter through that door, and we can get healed if we needed healing. I have been down in there. I did not know you could be up where he is at. See, we just go like this. Be treated. Here, have 10 gold. Free 10 gold, even though I don't need it. We're donating. We're calling this a donation. Tax deductible. So this is the sick. Aw. Can I walk? Oh, right, cool. They need long-term treatment. I wonder what for. Well, I can't see her face from behind. It looks like she could be attractive. Not that we would be able to tell, really, because this is some old graphics. What up, little guy? Just so we know, I'm not randomly just walking around because I don't know where the Stardust is. I do know. I'm also kind of exploring some of these areas. He's gonna eat something tonight. How about you? Dude, I wish I had a room like this. That would be fucking amazing. That would be sweet. I would set it up. Like, this would be my recording area right here. All right, put my desks right here. My camera would face this way, so I would be sitting right here, just so everybody could get a view of all those books. That would be fucking amazing. I love reading books too. Okay. There once were dragons in the world. They are extinct now, and we cannot see them. Well, that is a lie. Winglies. There was a winged species living on the continent of Adinus. Legend says that they once ruled the world. If they only knew. If they only knew. How to be a knight. Power without rationality is the same as a naked sword. The good sword requires a matching sheath. Magical power. With their magical power, Winglies ruled the world. Today, that kind of power is unknown. Shortest books in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Geography of the continent of Adinus. Adinus is a peninsula-shaped continent between the Sea of Fortos and the Sea of Alasina Coral? Something to that. I probably totally butchered that, okay? That's what I do. I like to butcher. Sertio region. Sertio region is located in eastern Adinus and is rich in resources so that it was a variety of cultural exchanges. Fun fact, I actually have this little map I got off of Etsy. I was slightly disappointed with it because I was hoping it would be bigger, especially for the price that it was sold at. I think it was about $35, $40. Okay. So this is it. Let's move my spider books. I think I put it upside down. Yeah, it's upside down. So there is this. It even came with this, which, as we can see, is like a dragoon spirit. So yeah. And this is why I always thought it was the world. But according to the in-game, this is just a continent. So we can make the assumption based on the game that this world is actually way bigger than one I ever thought or knew. So, yeah. Again, I got this off of Etsy. I mean, I think I have, yeah. I also collect stuff. I used to have all of the figures for the Legend of Dragoon, and then I was an idiot and sold them. And I can say that confidently because now they're all massively expensive. Will I ever buy them again? Oh, hell yeah, I will. But you kind of need money for that. In fact, I also have... I also have a magazine. I think I have more than one. The other one is, well, somewhere else. Old school Game Informer of the Legend of Dragoon, ladies and gentlemen. Reliving those old schooly memories. Let's see. Trying to get rid of the glare, so I have to lift it up that high to get rid of the glare. That's why the spider books are over here. There we go. Legend of Dragoon, page 14. So yeah. Even has like all the characters. Final Fantasy clone with a few twists. So yeah. PlayStation review, bottom line, a 9. What, aren't they? Yeah, 9 out of 10. All right, I can accept that. All right. 8.75, 9, 9.25. Those are acceptable. I can accept those. All right. Battle of the Bitman. So yeah, this is something that I have. I also have the Japanese strategy guide. I can't show that to you because, well, it's currently not here. So let's get back to the game. Oh, hey, I just noticed there's an animal right here. Oh, I can't interact with it. What do you think it is? It's got, I want to say long ears. You think it's supposed to be like a dog? Maybe a bunny? Maybe even a cat? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. All right. Huh. Oh, I think I was already in here. Yeah, I was already in here. Oh yeah, this is the logic of the game. So that's that room we need to get into, but it blocks us, and we have to get on a boat so we could jump down there. You know, because we can't just hop over this pail of water. That would make too much sense. Yeah, you better keep walking. I don't want to get stuck. Not that I could do anything. Stealing 50 gold from the painter. Yellow, blue, red. Watch dart. I think if I remember correctly, he starts getting irritated. He starts tapping a foot. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Like, fucking really? Oh, I love this game. I love it more than my dinner. I might have to have some cold cereal later. The downside is we actually don't get to look at it, you know? At least I've never tried. It's also weird that they don't have Shauna during this, because she's technically with you, but they don't pop her in here at any time. Yeah, see, we get it, but it's not an item that we can ever view. I think that's like one downside of the game, is they should have made it so you could come here and click on it. Even if it was just some pixelated picture, I think that would be cool. Like, if they were to do a remaster, pop that in there. Make it happen, Captain. Same with the War Bulletin. You know, allow us to read it kind of thing. Just my 2 cents. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad for being a tiny little pixelated painting picture right here. This one. This one right here. This canvas. Chess. Cool. I have no idea why they allow you to come all the way down here when there's nothing down there. No, I wasn't looking for Stardust. Seeing if there was an unknown, like, treasure chest or something. Well, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's decided to come back. Here he is. Sasha. Sasha. Say hello. Look up at the camera. He's like, let me the fuck go. Him's a good boy. If you keep coming here every time I stream, I'm going to have to make a cat cam for you. Oh, wait. Damn it. I could have sworn there was Stardust in the jewelry. Dude, I am gonna kill you if you keep talking to me. Not that I can. What the shit? Pretty confident that's where one is. Helping to drunk society. It's what we do here in Adinas. The continent. I'ma still call it the world, though. I think that just goes to like a bar. And I don't mean like a drinking bar. Here we go. We're on our way to get our Stardust. My sad, pathetic chicken. Do you want some chicken? Sasha? Huh? You want some chicken? I'll get you some without the bread on it. Or mostly breadless. You want some? He's smelling it. He's not too sure. I'll put it on the book right there. You can have it if you want. Look, it's right there. Right there. There you go. There's the drunk man. Yeah, he's attempting to eat it. I like how the boat just doesn't float onward by itself. See? He's eating it. He's having a piece of chicken. He's struggling. It keeps falling out of his mouth. He didn't even pick it up. Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry. Wrong one. Who wants to look at my ugly mug? There we are. We were on that there stairwell. Earlier. Oh, now he's going to come investigate my plate. He's like, hey, is there more over here? Hold on, buddy. See this? See this? Come this way. Go there. No, not the plate. Go back over here. There's a pile of chicken right there. I put a pile right there, bro. Right in front of your face. There you go. I think we also need to come up this ladder. Yeah, get the item. Big old whopping 20 gold. We're running rich now. Oh, I think he's done with the chicken. You walked over to the plate like you wanted more, bro. He's all, I don't find it that impressive anymore. Honestly, neither did I. Alright, so people don't think I'm lying. This just goes to an area that has no continuation, so. See, there we are, right here. Woohoo! Oh, no, he's eating a piece of chicken now. So let's see, there should be one in the castle. Fireplace. The swords. I swear there was one in the gems. Unless it's different gems. There's one in the room we just went from. There's one in Lavitz's house. In the sink. Almost tastes like they put cinnamon on the chicken. It's kind of weird. Damn it, I was trying to... I am pretty confident that there is one in here. Oh, I hate that they programmed him to... They should only program him if you're fucking right here. Dude, I swear to God, that's where the stupid son of a gun is. I am 100% confident that that is where this fucking thing is. Where the fuck are we at? I can't remember. We are on disc 1, that much I do know. I got that one. Oh yeah, there's also one in the... Yeah. The bucket. Yeah, the forge, there's that. Oh, damn, I forgot one. I forgot that one. So there isn't one in the shop. I always thought there was. Inside the kitchen. Yeah, I already knew about the kitchen. There's also one in a well. Yeah, right there. Alright, so I was fucking wrong like an idiot. Apparently I'm not the fan I thought I was. Right, you have a good day. He's still eating the chicken I gave him. He's just kind of being a cat, methodically slow. Hey, that looks like a chest. Roger. Can I use the excuse it's been a while since I played it? Is that a good enough excuse? Probably not. I feel like that it's my favorite. I should know this shit. Thank you. Trying to get out. Okay, I think there's only 2 in the castle. Fireplace, that one. Pretty confident. But I was clearly and obviously wrong earlier. Alright, I am correct. There is no more in the castle. I just realized I was talking and my mic was not down. So you didn't hear anything that I was saying. Anyway, for the previous house we were in, I was talking about Stardust. How we're going to run into the character later. There's a total of 50. For certain amounts, she'll give us unique items. And then what entered my thought before I realized my mic was muted was that as well as we will be able to get all 50 of them before we get to the final area where there's no going back kind of situation. So this is clearly supposed to be representing whispering, but it's like he already said it out loud. And the fact that they never have her acknowledge that he said it, and she's like, well, what about Helena? He said it loud enough, obviously, that should have been a response that she would have said. the other two whispering to him about, oh, hey, don't mention that. It's like, you're a little late on that, bro. Both of you are late on this subject. Both of you were late on this party. I also wonder why his mom would automatically assume that Shauna is his her son's boyfriend. You've always been Shauna's sweetheart, bro. You're just too blind to see it. Look at this. Could this be a more obvious hint? I mean, we've already had 2-3 other hints that we could say she's willfully or unwillfully throwing at him. This has to be the most obvious hint whatsoever. I doubt that, because she originally had the idea that Shauna was his girlfriend. And she seemed to be quite easily persuaded from that. Now see the what we just iterate right here. The hypocrisy. I was in danger, now I'm going to a different kind of danger. Oh, okay, I understand. But they didn't want to tell that he had been captured for a while. He was a prisoner. Actually, I don't even know if you could really say it was him. Unless, yeah, this probably could be it. He broke out. I've never really 100% paid attention to whether he was there rescuing his men or whether he was captured and broke out. Either of those could be possible. Shall we help them? That's it? Let's leave the cooking to Shauna and Mom. You think so? But Shauna was always a bad cook. Notice how he says it after she's gone? She's left the conversation. Better than you. We should practice with our swords. I like how he just starts whipping it out and swings it. You have such a big house. Oh, I honestly feel like that would actually be out of character for Dark. Like, I don't honestly feel like he would do that, you know? Like, that wouldn't even be an option in his head. Just from his character and demeanor. How about we take a nap? I don't think he likes that idea. Dart, act like a man. How is taking a nap not acting like a man? I think plenty of men take naps. Maybe it's just because I'm in my 40s. But even I've started taking naps. Sometimes I fall asleep at my desk. I ain't lying. I'll put a video on or watch somebody live if I'm feeling tired, and I'll just lean back in this chair and be like, headphones on and everything. Usually not somebody that's playing a video game or something. That way an explosion or whatnot doesn't wake me up. I'll be more serious, as if he was just screwing around with the idea of taking a nap. The correct answer is the bottom one, everyone. This is my room. I wish we could control the camera, that way I could see the rest of the room. Like, do you think there's anything over in this corner? Or do you think because we can't see it, they didn't put anything in there? From like a video game perspective logic, it would make sense not to put anything there because the user would never see it. I bet you even this table right here, I guarantee you it's not a full table. It is only what we see. I bet you that's all that is there. Same with this table, how it's cut off. It's not a complete table. I bet if we were to like, assuming that this is not one entire background image, which it could be, then if these are individual items, they'd just be cut off. But it's also possible this could just be an image that we can move around into. And then using game logic, you know. Also, am I the only one who thinks Lavitz's bed looks way smaller for him as an adult? Dude, look at the size of his mom's bed. Way bigger. So they say that it's big, but like they only have 2 rooms plus this little library. So, you know, Lavitz, the 2 people that he met, well, technically the mom, the dad, and the kid they met earlier could hang out in his room, or they could have him sleep in the library if they wanted to get a bed or a cot or a hammock or whatever. He's got a view of the castle. That's his treasure. Here is my treasure. I mean, it's a nice view, but honestly, I don't know. I think the view down at one of the villages looking up probably would be cooler. Because the window we were looking out didn't overlook this part of town. It clearly looked down into farmland and some houses down there. So clearly the castle's higher up. So I think that would be a pretty cool view from those homes down there. Again, I'm not saying this is bad. Like, if this was a fucking poster, I totally would hang it on my wall. But that's also because I'm a Legend of Dragoon fan, so, you know, maybe a little bit of bias there. You want to know how much of a fan of this game I am? Oftentimes, I have wanted to I think it was .net. Yeah, I think this was it. This website I probably went to when I found out it existed at least once a week. At least once a week. It's no longer up and running, as we can inherently find out. Okay? Boom. Okay? But I've always wanted to, like, remake the website. That's how much of a fan I am of the game, alright? I would waste money on reinvigorating this old-ass website and its 90s look. I wonder how much of it we can actually travel around. That's cool. So there's this. Introduction. Oh yeah, that was the home page. Let's see if can we go to the introduction page? Did they ever archive it? It's the only downside of the archive is it takes a while to load stuff. And then sometimes it'll just get to a page like, no, we don't have this. I'm like, thank you for taking 50 billion years to get to that. An introduction. Oh yeah, the story. Characters. Oh, let's go other characters. Plos. This guy was, whoever made this was dedicated. Okay? Well, almost. They didn't really give you pictures. Like, he gives you pictures of the main characters, which, you know, makes sense. They're the main characters, right? Right. So, yeah. Heck, even Lloyd got a spot. Game help. Abnormalities, accessories, edition, art of the fight, enemies. So yeah, I mean, this guy went to town with this game. I remember when I saw this, I was like, man, I feel like less of a fan because I did not have this idea. This was also back in the day before like Facebook groups, Facebook pages, Discord. Good times, dude. I miss these moments and ages where people would be a fan of something and they'd go out and they'd make their own fan sites and stuff like that. You know? I think they don't usually archive or get a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Okay, that isn't archived. I have downloaded some of these. So I do know they have archived some of these, but most of them, I think, are no-goes. Yeah, just good times, all right? Voices and lyrics, notes. Oh, yeah, it's good times. I even have a... Oh, I have no idea if it's on this computer, though. Is it in here? 2D. I do know that I copied it. Oh, the Mario Portal. This is another fan site I used to go to back in the day. It was huge back in the day. I'm not seeing it there. Is it... Here's a 21 backup. Ooh, could this be it? I wonder if this is it. Okay, let me... I need to get back to the game. Yes, save that. Bring this back up. I think this is what I'm thinking of. I think. Skip the pre-title video, ladies and gentlemen. Can I make it bigger? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, so, no. Someone made a fan game. I saw this on Patreon. I donated enough money to it just so I could download the demo that they had. Unfortunately, they have not updated the demo, or I don't even know if the person's still doing it. This was kind of before COVID. My grandma loved this song, by the way. All right. My dad's mom. Also note my grandpa had passed away not too long ago, so I think, given the lyrics, to me it kind of makes sense that she would like it. Like, I would say that she probably took it in a different context than, you know, like a gamer or a gamer who's played the game knowing the context of the song. For her, it had like a different meaning. I don't think I could skip it, which is cool. You are free to serve the chains of fate that bind you. And then look, they just went all out. Let's go to the credits. Music and sound, character design. I've never actually looked at the credits. Layout and design, programming. Mog Hunter, I've seen that username on a few hobbyist game making sites back in the day too. I have no idea even how far into this they got. Like, I always felt that if they really wanted to do like a fan-made Justice game, what they should have done was kind of create their own classic 2D cutscene, even if it wasn't this spectacular. I mean, I had this same idea to make a fan game.
Great Commander.
I even
This way.
was during RPG Maker XP era. I was paid someone $200 to do a script, And well,
So,
shit
this
never
is
got
her.
done because eventually they left, got my money, blah, 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 blah. So what I can take from the fan game is that they were going to use, obviously, all the cinematics for the fan game. And the idea is they were just going to retell the story through a 2D perspective.
Put her in custody.
Is this really necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
Who is she? Who is she?
That is
Trouble.
not your concern.
I always thought they were the weirdest looking horses, if they're even supposed to be horses. I mean, they sound like it, so I can assume. Also want to point out that there's a lot more destruction in the cinematic than what you see in the village, the town, you know? There's Rose, baby. 2D Rose. There's our dragon. I mean, they took the time to create some stuff. That's better than the sprite I was making back in the day, and I doubt I could have made the dragon. My skills were nowhere near that level. Heck, I would say my sprites were pretty freaking mediocre. Serdian. I have no idea how far this demo goes. I've never actually played it through. Chance of war more likely. I hope it's just a rumor. I like how the creator kind of looked at the quote-unquote horses in the actual Legend of Dragoon game, and they didn't fully make them look like horses because they probably didn't look like horses to them either, and they didn't to me either. They sound like horses, but to me they never looked like a horse. Okay, I feel like they easily could have had the pixel spear come out and point it dart, kind of like in the actual game. Also, fun fact, he should be way bigger. Remember, he is supposed to be towering over these trees. That is actually really good. I like that. Even though I still say the size is nowhere near what it should be. Also, I don't know why they put trees here, because technically he was next to a mountain and he hits the mountain. All right, here comes the battle 2D version. I've never really done anything, so I don't really know.
Yes! Yes!
I feel like the save point is too intense. Oh, that's horrible programming. So you can't use AWD or S to move. You have to use the arrow keys. You don't really interact with any bodies in the original either. But I get it, 2D version, so. Yeah, now we're saving. I don't even know how far this goes. You think they did the Stardust? That's the question. I would imagine they did if they're making a fan game. We're gonna make him talk. I don't really know why he added in the loading for the battle transition. Like, it's saying loading, it's really not needed.
Yes!
So it would seem they couldn't figure out how to do the combo hits. I feel like you could program it in. I also feel like allowing us to do Volcano from the beginning should not be in here.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I'm curious if they added one thing in. I usually don't go and talk to the character because I know what he does. But I'm curious if they added it in. Yeah, that's nice. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Okay, so we got our Stardust. Now this is what I'm talking about. These two people right here. This is like a little tutorial character. It's actually in the game too. Okay, this is inaccurate because he actually asks if you want to do training, and then he does training with you. Like I said, I have no idea how far this demo goes for this fan-made 2D version of The Legend of Dragoon. I feel like he should have oriented that this way, the same way this bridge is facing, because technically that's how it's oriented in the original game. Look at that fat gut on Frugal. The Hooded Man. He's supposed to be called Hooded Man, not Man in the Hood. Oh, okay. I see what he did. So, he's blocked us off. We have to follow the path to go to the forest. So we just can't willfully and freely roam around. Makes sense because technically you don't actually do that in the actual Legend of Dragoon game itself. Okay? I believe this was made in VX, I think is what it was made in. That's not what I'm looking for. Steam, where are you? Nope, that's not Steam either. Why are you opening GOG? I said to open Steam. All right, cool. So, Steam. I don't think I have it installed yet. Software. Remove the list of games. Okay, so I'm thinking, I can't remember if it was made in VX or MV. I wonder if there is a way to tell. Do, 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 do. I guess this really kind of depends on what icon that is. It's been like forever and a day, so I don't really know. I think that's just like game data. I'm gonna say it's probably this one, maybe. I don't really know. It could be Ace too. All right, we'll let those download and we'll get back to checking out this here Legend of Dragoon game. Yes, skip it. Continue. Let's move on to the next area. I would also say that the speed we can walk is way too slow compared to the actual game. So it's slightly similar, but not quite. Because technically, if we were to take this whole thing and rotate it this way, then it would actually align to how it actually is in the game. It's a good thing we can move faster here. I don't know why he had the loading. I've used these RPG makers before. You don't need to have that loading show up. It actually is more of a distraction. And the fact that we could do Volcano when we shouldn't be able to do Volcano. Oh, and we can't do Volcano because it requires probably MP or AP. Probably AP. Do we gain it? Well,
Yes.
yeah, I think we gain AP as we attack monsters. So they tried to make it a little bit different. Probably because they couldn't figure out how to do the combo system for the game. I know I'm highly criticizing it, but I mean, let's be honest and real. This is like a million times further than I ever got in my own fan game back in the day. And I was going to do mine on RPG Maker XP. Ruby scripting. See, the load doesn't show up there, so it's kind of weird. Now it makes me wonder if these are the correct enemies. I think another thing I would do is I wouldn't have this wheel up here. It would be down here. And this would be smaller. That way it's more in line with the actual game. It also makes me wonder if they like took the time to create actual customized enemies that are based on the ones actually in the game, or if they just used preset resources that were already made that looked similar to them. What the fuck is going on here? Did we come to a stopping point, like as far as they've gotten? I think we've reached a stopping point. There isn't anywhere we can go. I was hoping it would go at least all the way to Helena. Maybe even finish Helena. Yeah, I think this is the end of the line. I think this is where the demo ends because there's nothing beyond what... Like, I don't know if they finished this area or not. I don't know why I would have to enter, but... I guess we'll just walk backwards. Also, the ratio to the damage is way too much. We're also way too high of a level. I think that would it have been a little difficult to kind of ratio the leveling, scaling similar to the game? Yes, because technically we shouldn't be level 15 already. Even though technically we're pretty fucking pathetic right now. Level-wise. Strength-wise, that kind of stuff. We're going to the world because... Well, actually, I haven't checked it. We should check to see if we did that. Oh, failure. Okay, no, he didn't. He didn't. He's like, no, you can't do that. He should actually fade that out completely. So he shouldn't allow you to access it, because technically in the game you can't even access it. You can't. They don't even show it. And I think that's what you could do, is you could say this option only appears when you're on the main menu or if you're standing in the little glowy light. Okay, where's our download at? Okay, hey, we can... Let's see. Let's try MV. I don't know which one it's made in. File. Where are you located at? Backup 21 documents, RPG Maker. Okay. Backup 21. Am I in the right folder? There you. Oh, nope. There you are. Documents. RPG Maker. Okay. Maybe it's VX. I know I have opened it before inside one of these game makers. I just don't remember which one. Because I was curious if I could actually open it. Because usually when you, you know, create that folder and whatnot, you make it so that somebody can't actually open it up in the editor. Although they have made tools that allow you to so irritating. Well, anyway. I really want to look at that level. I know I've done it before. Maybe I had to convert it into an editable file. That's probably how I did it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of the Legend of Dragoon in some fashion or form. And, of course, the little 2D version and, you know, going down memory lane of the old fan site from back in the day. I'll see you on the next one.